does it really mean to be happy where you live? It's a question we all ask ourselves. Is it the sunshine? A great job? The people you share your neighborhood with? Or is it something deeper? First, emotional and physical well-being. This looks at everything from depression and suicide rates to life expectancy, sleep rates, and physical health. Second, income and employment. This covers job satisfaction, security, income growth, and poverty rates. And third, community and environment. This includes factors like weather, park acreage, commute times, and even separation and divorce rates. By using this balanced approach, we can cut through the noise and get a deep look at the places that are truly fostering happy lives for their residents. So get ready. We're counting down the top 10 happiest cities in America, right now. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a city that's been called the Beverly Hills of the Desert, and a desert version of Miami's South Beach. Welcome to Scottsdale in Arizona. They are happy because of the incredible weather. Nice weather, November to May. With only about 10 inches of rain annually and an average year-round high of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, consistently sunny almost year-around. Clean city and generally very safe. Scottsdale ranks as the number 2 most caring city in America. That isn't just a feeling. It's measured by a lot of residents working in helping professions like teaching, social work, and medicine. It's exceptionally clean, safe, and well-maintained. You'll see cowboy boots and high-end boutiques, rugged desert trails, and 5-star spas, all within the same city limits. The energy shifts from the vibrant nightlife of Old Town to the quieter, family-friendly master-planned communities of North Scottsdale, offering different lifestyles within one city. Many hiking trails in close proximity. Locals spend their time on challenging hikes up the iconic Camelback Mountain, biking through the vast McDowell-Sonoran Preserve, or enjoying one of the area's 200-plus golf courses year-round. This happiness comes at a price. It's an affluent city with a cost of living 15 to 20% higher than the national average, driven largely by housing. That median home price is pushing $1 million, and you'd need a salary over $72,000 a year just to comfortably afford the average rent. Scottsdale's happiness isn't accidental. It's meticulously curated. The city's high property values and strong tax base are reinvested into creating a pristine, safe, and amenity-rich environment that attracts affluent professionals, families, and retirees. The city's a certain level of income to enter. At number 9, we have a city that has been a fixture on happiness lists for over a decade. It's a city of fog, innovation, and fierce individuality. Of course, I'm talking about the Golden City, San Francisco. San Francisco scores an impressive number 6 nationwide for emotional and physical well-being, and the reasons are deeply embedded in its culture. For generations, it has been a hub of creativity, open-mindedness, and acceptance, a place where people feel free to be themselves. This cultural foundation is complemented by its famous hills and ocean, which encourage an active lifestyle, and it's a fact that every single resident is within a 10-minute walk of a park. It's not a huge city, but all the neighborhoods differ from each other. Beautiful nature with great parks, good food and drink and art, vibrant life. As the old pun goes, why did the Golden Gate Bridge blush? It saw the bay's bottom. But really, living here is a San-Fran-tastic experience, even if you sometimes experience all 4 seasons in a single day. The reality check, of course, is the staggering cost of living. The median home price hovers around $1.3 million, and the average rent is a jaw-dropping $3,680 a month. Even with a high median household income of over $141,000, this is a city where even high earners feel the financial squeeze. Despite its consistent high ranking, despite its issues, it's a good place to live, especially for those who enjoy mild weather, beautiful nearby hikes, and plenty of fun things to do. I asked my friend who lives there. He says he's happy AF to live in this magical city. I feel lucky as a non-native to call SF home. It has problems for sure, but it never disappoints. For number 8, we're heading back to paradise. This isn't just a city, it's a coastal suburb of Honolulu with the aloha spirit. Welcome to Pearl City in Hawaii. Pearl City's happiness is anchored by its incredible #2 rank in the nation for community and environment. This environment translates directly to an unparalleled sense of well-being. Easy access to natural landscapes, from the lagoons at Ko'olina to the iconic sands of Waikiki just a short drive away. And here is the headline statistic. Pearl City has the #1 lowest depression rate in the entire country. Let that sink in. The laid-back, aloha culture is clearly a powerful contributor to mental health. The vibe here is distinctly local and family-oriented, meant for families. With good parks and a quieter pace of life, living here is expensive. The median home value is over $916,000. The average rent is around $2,500 a month. And the overall cost of living in Hawaii is notoriously high because most goods have to be shipped in. But with the lowest depression rate in the country, the only thing dying in Pearl City is your stress level. Overall, Pearl City Upper is a great place to live. It is close to Pearl Harbor, has excellent schools, is a safe community, and is home to friendly people. Number 7 to the Midwest university town that feels more like a small community. Get ready for countless breweries, live music, and a whole lot of Midwestern nice in Madison, in Wisconsin. Madison shines with a #9 rank for community and environment, and it backs this up with a stable economy, ranking a solid #24 for income and employment, offering its residents a fantastic balance of work and play. It's a clean town, with city amenities and without most of the city-sized problems. It's close to rural areas with beautiful nature, situated on an isthmus between two lakes, Mendota and Monona. The vibe is often described as big city amenities with a small town feel. The downtown is fueled by the energy of the University of Wisconsin. It's a college town at its core, which gives it a youthful energy, but it's also the state capital. Local life got the energy of a Badgers game day to the famous Dane County Farmers Market, one of the largest in the nation, that wraps around the Capitol Square. Of course, you have to be ready for the Wisconsin experience. As the old joke goes, you know you're in Madison when you switch from the heat to the AC in the same day, and your 4 seasons are almost winter, winter, still winter, and road construction. While it's far more affordable than the coastal cities on our list, housing is a growing concern for locals. The median home price is over $420,000. It's large enough to offer economic opportunity and cultural vibrancy, but small enough to maintain a strong sense of community and avoid the overwhelming costs of a megacity. It occupies a just right niche, a sweet spot for well-balanced urban happiness. We're heading back to the islands for number 6, but this time to the bustling capital, Honolulu. I love the culture, specifically the less fast-paced lifestyle than what I'm used to in the mainland, as well as more people being overtly polite. It's the undisputed champion. It ranks #1 in the entire nation for community and environment. And it's easy to see why. From the white sands of Waikiki to the rugged trails of the Diamond Head State Monument, nature isn't just accessible here, it's deeply integrated into the urban experience. Like its neighbor Pearl City, Honolulu benefits immensely from the aloha culture, which contributes to high life satisfaction and low depression rates. The state of Hawaii as a whole boasts the longest life expectancy in the U.S. It's a major international city with all the dining, shopping, and cultural institutions you could want, but you are never more than a few minutes away from the beach. And that brings us to the reality check. This is one of the most expensive cities in the U.S. The overall cost of living is a staggering 86% higher than the national average, with housing costs being over 200% higher. The median home value is over $755,000, and a comfortable salary just to afford the average rent is estimated at nearly $70,000 a year. Yes, there are downsides to living in Honolulu, such as traffic, higher prices, relatively high state income taxes, and island fever. Cracking top 5 is a city that might just be the blueprint for the modern American suburb. It's one of the greenest, safest, and most meticulously planned communities in the country. This is Irvine in California. Secures the #2 spot nationwide for emotional and physical well-being, and renowned for its high safety rating and one of the best school districts in California. The city is clean, safe, devoid of nightlife, and expensive. You need a car here. Public transit sucks. Career-wise, lots of people work in biotech. It's a typical Southern California upper-middle-class utopia. As an adolescent, you can't wait to get out of there and go anywhere interesting. There's an extensive park and trail system, open space preserve, and even uses organic lawns in its public parks. The vibe is quiet, clean, and intensely family-focused. Irvine is famously a city of villages, like Woodbury and Woodbridge. And if you love Asian food, the dining scene is one of the best in the country. This level of safety and planning comes at a premium. The median home value is a staggering $1.5 million. Average rent is over $3,000 a month, and you'd need a salary over $120,000 a year to live there comfortably. Overall, it's great if you've got free time and spending cash. Irvine is the ultimate case study in happiness by design. Its high ranking isn't an organic outcome, but the direct result of a top-down, master-planned approach that prioritizes safety, education, and green space above all else. At number 4 is a surprising powerhouse of happiness. This suburb of Kansas City is beloved by families for its welcoming community, excellent schools, and a charm that is purely Midwestern. Say hello to Overland Park in Kansas. My first impression was that this area is very beautiful and well kept. The vibe is quintessential nice suburbia. It's clean, safe. It seems like a good place to raise a family, especially in the suburbs. Good schools, not too harsh winters, and much smaller city, but it's a bigger feeling than what it actually is. Overland Park scores an incredible number 4 in the nation for emotional and physical well-being, putting it in the same elite tier as our California cities. This is driven by an environment that is built for wholesome, active family life. From feeding baby goats at the Deanna Rose Children's Farmstead to exploring the 300-acre Overland Park Arboretum, the city is packed with family-friendly activities. There's definitely a lot to do out here. Overland Park is a splendid place for everyday life. The people here are friendly. It's more walkable here since there's sidewalks pretty much everywhere. Overland Park and all of the KC Metro can be traveled without highways. The median home price is around $475,000, and the average rent for a one-bedroom is about $1,300 a month. Paired with a strong median household income of over $103,000, its happiness-to-cost ratio is exceptionally high. Next is the undisputed heart of Silicon Valley. It's a city that boasts an average of 300 days of sunshine a year and the longest average life expectancy in the entire country. At number 3, it's San Jose in California. Lands at number 3 for emotional and physical well-being, and it starts with the weather. The vibe is a unique blend of tech-driven hustle and relaxed suburban life. While some describe the downtown as quiet, the city has pockets of real vibrancy, like the San Pedro Square Market. It's like a gem of the Bay Area. Suburban, but with all the benefits of the Bay Area big cities. But here are the 2 stats that truly define San Jose's well-being. It has the number 1 longest average life expectancy in the United States, and the 4th lowest separation and divorce rate. This points to a population that is not only healthy, but also remarkably stable. As the capital of Silicon Valley, it has a powerhouse economy with high-paying tech jobs, and this financial security contributes to a high score on the Community Well-Being Index. Got great weather, decent food, diversity, innovation, sports teams, concerts, access to the best nature in the world, and crazy wealth generation, and food here is great. Lots to do, but sometimes you have to drive a bit. From hiking trails in the Santa Cruz Mountains to the beach just a 45-minute drive away, and gorgeous parks like the Sierra Vista Open Space Preserve and Castle Rock State Park. The price of entry is immense. The median home price is a cool $1.4 million, and the average rent for a one-bedroom is nearly $2,300. It's expensive, mostly residential, not a whole lot of nightlife, big homelessness problem. Food is good hikes, and nature overall. Next one is the happiest city in America. It's a masterpiece of urban planning. This is Columbia in Maryland. It's a city designed from the ground up to foster community, with 10 self-contained villages, miles of pathways, and a deep commitment to green space. The city ranks number 7 for emotional and physical well-being, driven by its high safety rating and one of the best public school systems in the country. Columbia is a perfect place to raise a family. It is quiet, easy living that is very popular, and as a result, a lot of people live there. Its strategic location between Baltimore and Washington, D.C. also provides a robust and diverse job market. The vibe is peaceful, green, and family-centric. Some might call it aggressively suburban. The Columbia Association maintains 3,600 acres of open space and over 100 miles of pathways, creating what many call an outdoor urban oasis. There's Lake Elkhorn and Wild Lake. For the reality check, the cost of living is about 15% higher than the national average. The median home price is around $500,000, and average rent is over $2,100 a month. It's an expensive suburb, though not on the same level as our California contenders. Columbia was custom-built for families. I'd say Columbia would be a great bet for you. Maybe not as close to D.C. as Nova, but we're still very close, especially if you live on the southeast side of Columbia. And here we are, the #1 happiest city in America for the third consecutive year, a place that has truly cracked the code on well-being. It boasts the highest life satisfaction, the lowest divorce rate, and a community that genuinely cares. The happiest city in America is Fremont in California. Fremont is the undisputed #1 city in the nation for emotional and physical well-being. The proof is simply staggering. According to the study, Fremont residents report the highest rate of life satisfaction in the country. It has the 5th lowest depression rate, the 4th highest life expectancy, and, get this, the single lowest separation and divorce rate in the entire nation at only 8.9%. It ranks #4 for community and environment and is the #6 most caring city in America. A key factor is financial well-being. Nearly 80% of households in Fremont have an income above $75,000. The vibe is that of a large, diverse, and exceptionally stable super suburb. It has a large Asian American population and a quiet, family-oriented culture centered on work, community, and enjoying the beautiful nearby nature, like Coyote Hills Regional Park. It's a quaint little place, but a bit boring if you're younger or if you're an outgoing person in general. Good schools? Yup. Great Indian and Pakistani food? Absolutely. Safe? Depends on which part, just like every other city, but generally yes. The reality check is, unsurprisingly, the Bay Area cost of living. The median home price is $1.4 million, and the median household income is a staggering $176,000. So why is Fremont #1? It has the economic engine of San Jose, the family-friendly stability of Overland Park, and the safety of Irvine all rolled into one. Fremont isn't just #1 by chance. It is the city that most successfully integrates all the key ingredients of modern American happiness. Fremont should be at the top of your list if you're middle or upper middle class and you're looking for a safe and family-friendly city that has good public schools. I'd love to know what you think. What's the happiest city you've ever lived in, and why? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the places we call home, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey. Thanks for watching.